So tell us, who is Barber B?
Who is Barber B, I hear you ask? Brian Swarray. Ibrahim Swarray was my father's name. He came from Africa, Sierra Leone, West Africa. I'm going to tell you how it all began.
Yeah, trying to get 10 years of stories into 10 minutes.
Yeah, which we failed at. But
yeah, when I first heard about it, I wasn't sure it was the unknown, and then now that I've seen it up and running, it's like a force to be reckoned with. It's just amazing.
It's better than I thought it would be, the show.
yeah,
Because it's quite nerve-wracking. But it's real, and that's all you can be sometimes, is real.
yeah,
So yeah, I think it's something that I needed to do,
yeah,
and I think a lot of us probably needed to see it, even though we weren't aware of it at the time. So,
Yeah.
And the acting, the performing, it's Brian. He
yeah.
does. Yeah, he likes to be noticed.
Teddy suits, camisoles, over high waist, low waist, knickers up your arse with. I was an expert in ladies' underwear.
It's unsettling because it is personal, you know, it's Brian wanted to do performance, the story of his life, how he came to barbering, how he feels about it, the fact that it's brought him so far in life, but it also comes with, you know, the ups and downs. Even though it's a great story, all great stories have not so great bits in it.
Even though it may seem like just relaying your or his life story and his journey, it's still very difficult to portray that. So along with yourself, I think both of you together have been able to make something magical. I don't think one would work without the other. Yin to his yang.
Yeah, after all, I've been battling all my life. Barber battles, personal battles, battles in the shop, battles with people. Light work.
Yeah, so how did you overcome some of those obstacles when making the performance?
Adding new material every time we did a performance and changing things at the last minute.
Yeah.
And so we had bullet points, we had gestures which helped me remember you would join in with and just ask me a question which would move me on to the next piece of the next scene, I suppose it was called.
Yeah.
We sort of got a script together after we'd performed,
Yeah.
because the idea was it wasn't for me to perform, it was for to have a script. So we kind of did the performance and then created the
Reverse
script.
engineered.
So yeah, we did it all backwards.
Yeah.
He loves people, he likes talking to them. To me, you're just talking to more people at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, he likes to talk, he likes to hear the problems, he really likes to try and help their problems. It's what he does.
Yeah.
I think he likes to think his biggest talent is barbering.
Yeah.
I genuinely think his biggest talent is people like it.
Yeah.
You know, just as much as what he thinks is best for them, you know, for them to talk or to help. I actually think it's what he likes, it's what makes him him. It helps him in the same way. So I personally, barbering is just haircuts, what he does and how he goes about it. The interaction is the bigger picture.
Yeah.
I think it proves how much he has done for people.
They've got no control.
At the time, because I've not spoke publicly about it, found in his position, I was really embarrassed and ashamed. Couldn't believe that I was put in that position. It was not something I expected, and it just really, it's like a chink in the armour.
I think it's like therapy. It's therapy in itself right there.
Get lost in the dark moments of what he was talking about. But all these small little things, the good, the bad, the ugly, the dark moments, bring you somewhere else.
Yeah.
Something positive. You know, it's a story of life triumphing over all the nonsense and the BS that was thrown at us all as kids, as children, you know. And some of it actually is quite funny.
Yeah.
In retrospect, some of it is quite serious. But these are the challenges that, you know, he went through.
Yeah.
And he's come through on top, and even more so, he's come through with a half of those people that didn't believe him, having a respect for him that he probably wouldn't have had if he hadn't been through what he's been through. So
It's a one man, and he's going to tell you about his journey. It doesn't sell it at all. It doesn't portray what actually is entailed. The drive takes you up there, and your emotions are high and low, and the laughter, and you leave on a high. If you could bottle what Brian's got, you could actually sell it, because it is, like you said, it's people are engaged and it's infectious. And like I said, to do a one-man production and be able to hold people's attention and for them not to sort of fade away, and it's just engaging. So
Half. Half a half. Ashley's laughing. Half a half. Woodpecker. Half. Half a half.
Woodpecker.
Rocking horse. I haven't got a woodpecker, but I'm definitely hung like a horse. What? Anybody got any arguments for that?
That's a new one. We didn't talk about that.
Half.
Half a half.
Sorry, kids.
Half a half.
Ballpoint. As in pen. One more. What's the theme of the night? One more. Rhymes with? Rhymes with?
4. Half. Half a half. Half a half a half.
Roll. I know all those are rolling of some description. Eh?
I also think he wanted to leave some sort of a legacy, you know, not just his children or his grandchildren, but a bit of what he's done, a bit of what's possible with a lot of, you know, self-belief, being tenacious, you know, getting back up every time you're knocked down, you know, and it's important to know that when things are hard and everything seems dull, dark, impossible, it's usually yourself that'll bring it through, a little bit of self-belief. And I think that is an important, again, an important aspect of the story. It comes through. Yeah. Every cloud has a silver lining eventually.
Yeah.
That's the secret to my success, and many other people in here, some of the barbers. 4 and 4 makes 8. Turn the 8 sideways, it's infinity. If you have that knowledge, you'll infinitely have a skill for life, forever. That's the 8 methods, 8 techniques that I teach when I'm teaching barbers. Every piece of work I've used to create everything I've ever done. Don't tell everybody, it's a secret.
It's a West Side story. West Side. Big up all the Leeds crew. Barber B, hey yo. Chim, chim, chim. So you wanna look like a kingpin. Go and go hold a piranha. Chim, 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 chim. Why? You look like you are run things. Go and go get yourself a pretty darling. Chim, chim, chim. So you wanna look like a kingpin. Go and go hold a piranha. Chim, 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 chim. Why? You look like you're balling. You know he the pretty gal calling. Pump it up. Me I take you way back to the 80s. When man used to bad down a gate. Barber B shape with styles we look crazy. Piranha teeth, my use bash we hit against the wall. Make the pretty gal I say we look tasty. Yo, Barber B the on a journey to early. Different kind of get on notoriety, variety. Who want to see my calamity? You never know. Barber B a state property. Love than a dud in a the ghetto community. A jealousy. Them who a deal with heresy. Frenemies. Those who wanna deal with animosity. Watch and see. Barber B a deal with legacy. Property. Spec see if that man a visionary. Keep it cherry. In a involve 340. Notebook in a hand with the trimmers ever ready. Man a chim chim chim. So you wanna look like a kingpin. Go and go hold a piranha. Chim 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 chim. Why? You look like you are run things. Go and go get yourself a